Hey guys, Dan from World Was Grey, Dandalf the Grey. I know I've neglected the videos lately. It's because I've been really burnt out with work. Stupidly. I've been covering people again, and if I had hair on my bones, it would be gone. Like that. Gone. Gone. So I thought I got a week off coming, which was supposed to start tomorrow, but now I've stupidly agreed to go in tomorrow because it's really busy. So it's going to start after that day. And the plan is, not counting the gaming one, but there is a gaming one out, by the way. Pacify, me and Rich go through Pacify. I will link that down below if you want to go watch it. A lot of swearing, a lot of jumping, the usual stuff. But my plan is, for this week, what day are we on? The 11th. It's the 11th of October. See, I do remember things. Is it October? It is October. It's going to be a video every day. Up until Friday, maybe Saturday, who knows. Maybe I'll burn myself out this way, but who gives a shit? As we haven't had a look at Slapped Ham for a while, even though we did that, what was it, what's his name, Mario Lara, is that his name? We did that video, but that was just a little snippet, because I saw the thumbnail, I thought I need to look at that shit. So I thought we'd have a look at a good old boy Slapped Ham, because, you know, me and him are BFFs now, obviously. And this one's called, Does This Ghost Footage Show Real Paranormal Entities? Callan, I'm missing the titles, I must say. What was that? It's a creepy door. It's an office. It's shitty CCTV. Let's find out.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary clips that are starting to freak the
Look at the
internet
beard.
out.
I have to grow my beard now,
Hit
don't
that
I?
subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Just like
Just like
these.
this.
It seems that ever since their invention, security cameras have managed to capture all sorts of strange sightings.
They have.
Reddit user, sorry I'm slow,
Again, as usual, I forgot. Please go to Slapped Ham's original video, which I've linked down below. Watch that first, like and subscribe, whatever you want to do, and then come back to me and we'll see what we can see. And this is not a reaction. I am not a bloody reaction channel. So, you know, I know I named a few in the beginning, you know, like reaction, but I don't consider myself a reaction channel. I consider myself to break these down, breakdown and analysis. Don't forget. I'm just saying, but anyway.
who uploaded one such video to the platform.
I'm sure I've seen this one.
However, some viewers remain skeptical about the
I'm not gonna
footage
skip,
and its
don't worry.
legitimacy. The clip shows two parked cars in a driveway. A man can be seen plugging in a charger into one of them. He then appears to hurriedly walk away. Now keep an eye on the far
I
right-hand
don't know,
corner
it
of
doesn't
the
seem that
screen.
hurriedly to me. Yes, I see it. I see the entity.
As you can see, there seems to be a semi-transparent figure walk past the car. Other Redditors had plenty of explanations as to what this figure could
Let's
be.
see what the explanations are before
Most
I go into
agreed
it.
that it was indeed a human being who appeared transparent due to the high compression rate of the camera.
Yes!
However, the original poster claims that he's now seen the ghostly figure on 3 separate occasions. His neighbour has also supposedly seen the same figure, describing it as a hooded woman with a hunchback and long hair that seemed to hover while it moved.
The person with the CCTV has supposedly seen this figure numerous times, and even the neighbour has seen it and described it as a hunchback woman with a hood over her head, you know, trotting along. Now, first of all, is this little old sweet old lady walking around the neighbourhood at night because she's had to go to the store for whatever reason? She's like, you know, I have to feed my dogs, my cats, my grandkids. They're waiting on me to get home with sweets, pastries, and cakes. I'm so hungry right now. It's ridiculous. And then you got some bloody neighbour saying, the hunchback. The hunchback ghost is back. That poor old lady. That poor old lady doesn't realise she's the source of the source of paranormal happenings in this neighbourhood. But anyway.
Take another look at the footage and let me know what you think in the comments section down below.
Shall I let Callan, shall I let him know what I think in the comment section below? Because I never really do. First of all, I'm going to like. Hey, Callan. Is it Callan with a K? I'm sure it is. Nice to see you. As you asked. Damn it. Capital A. As you asked. The first video with the CCTV of the mysterious Hunchback lady is indeed I'm being a knob now, right? Video compression. Damn it, I can't spell. And the, what's it called? What do I always say about CCTV? The area of light exposure, CCTV, is very low. Thus, no, I'm not going to put thus because it's ridiculous. So, if anything walks by in the background, it's going to look like a discombobulated he's going to think I'm a right pedantic knob now, isn't he? Discombobulated mess. The CCTV is just not designed to look further than the radius of about 10 feet. No, wait. It's longer. It's big. It's got to be bigger than 10 feet. I'm going to say 15 feet. 15 feet. There you go. There's my response, Callan, being as you asked. Am I going to get critique of that? Probably. But boom, there you go.
From inside your apartment
Ghost
while you're
at
in
the
the
door.
shower, it's surely an unnerving moment. In this footage, it seems that Reddit user Brucey B was unfortunate enough to experience this firsthand. The uploader claims that while they were in the shower, they heard a loud yanking sound. Immediately recognizing the sound as their front door, they grabbed their camera to investigate. Take a look at what they captured.
Now, before we get into that part, right? The first thing, if you hear yanking at your front door or something, what do? Do you? I haven't got my phone handy. I don't even know where my phone is. Do you whip out your phone and say, I'm going to film this. There's someone at my door, but it could be something else. I'm going to film it. Or do you go answer the door? I'm just saying. What are we looking at? I have
We
no
can
idea.
clearly see that the keys appear to be moving in the door all on their own.
Spooky!
In the description, the uploader explained that the yanking sound they heard seemed to be coming from the internal screen door, located on the inside of the front door. After the incident, the Redditor claims that they checked their home but were unable to find anyone else inside the building. Viewers' opinions have remained split over the footage. Most seem to think that there might have been an intruder in the house.
Or, I don't know, it could be someone shaking the door from the outside. Obviously hitting the inner door, whatever the bloody hell you call it. What do you call it? I don't know. And that shook the keys. It could be, you don't know. It could be. But anyway.
One viewer was so concerned that they even urged the poster to call the police.
Call the
Other
police.
viewers, however, believe the events might have been the result of some kind of paranormal activity.
Of course.
And seeing that the keys were in the lock of the inside door, this could be a possibility. So what do you think was more likely the cause? As there's been no definitive answers, I'll throw this out to you to decide.
Am I too sarcastic sometimes? Am I too bloody sarcastic sometimes? What do they say? Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. I disagree. I think sarcasm is bloody up there. I think it's up there last week. I suppose, yeah, sometimes it is a bit sarky, is the word, but I like sarcasm.
Boring, mundane locations like the inside of an office aren't usually places one might expect to experience the supernatural. However, if this video, shared by Mr. Ngiri on Facebook, is
Right, Mr. Ngiri, before we start, never, ever, and this goes for everyone else, never, I'm going to use an old phone to demonstrate this, never film your bloody CCTV. Never film your monitor. It never comes out good. It comes out looking like a bag of shit.
we see several workers sitting at their desks. All seem thoroughly engrossed in their duties when suddenly something grabs their attention. Take a look. As you can see, the empty chair begins to swivel all on its own. The two workers closest to the chair immediately stop what they're doing and look towards the area in confusion.
Like he said in the beginning, like Karen said in the beginning, offices are extremely boring to work in. I sometimes have to work in an office. Not all the time, but I sometimes do. And it's so boring. It's so bloody boring. You do anything to alleviate the boredom of life. And you'll play pranks on each other. You'll call each other names. You know, you'll do various things throughout the office just to have a bit of bloody joy in your life. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility that it is that dude there. That dude right there, because he moves just as the chair moves. He could be playing a prank. You don't know. I don't know. Office workers would sometimes do. I'm just saying.
It makes it hard to know just what we're seeing.
I do like the reactions there.
So
like, look.
Let me know what you think
What
in
you
the
know?
comments section down below.
Look.
No, you may have a ghost problem at work when several employees actually give the entity a name. That seems to be the case for Reddit users.
The place where I work, I've been there almost a decade now. There's people there who say there's a ghost there. What do they call him? Freddy or Frankie? I can't remember. They say I've worked there, you know, later on in evenings and early mornings. I've never seen anything. I've never heard anything. But there's a few people there. They say there's a ghost in the place we work, and I think it's called Freddy. I can't remember. I just thought it was interesting. You know, things in the workplace going bump in the night. Who knows? I don't know why I told that story.
So Randy K, 97.
Randy
The workplace
K.
is supposedly haunted by a ghost named Swayze. They claim that several employees...
Swayze. Rest in peace.
In it,
You can't see it because my big fat head is in the way. Look at... It looks like Michael Jackson. Look, there's white pants, or trousers we like to call them. With his white coat going up there and his little white hat.
see several large shelves. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's an employee standing next to a mysterious ghostly figure.
To me, and on my general knowledge of stuff like Photoshop, to me it looks like they've taken an image from the CCTV and basically shopped in like a figure of some sort, dialed the opacity down, and then inverted it. Because that's what I would have done. And that's exactly what that looks like to me. I mean, this isn't footage, by the way. This is just an image, probably sent in, you know, look at this. Is this the ghost of, where's it, Patrick Swayze or something? Not Patrick Swayze. Swayze? I don't know. In fact, the silhouette looks way more higher quality than the rest of the image, which to me looks like it's been added in post. But anyway.
This video, posted to Reddit by Vinay K.
Transparent
Dalla,
figure.
has very little accompanying information, yet it's still piqued the curiosity of many internet users. What looks to be a transparent ghostly figure has been caught on camera for all to see.
Where?
The clip, which looks to consist of exterior security camera footage, shows a large gate in the foreground with a street on the other side. However, towards the end, something strange happens. Take a look.
Oh, I'm looking.
As you can see, a translucent figure walks past from right to left.
I'm not going to go into what that could be. I'm just going to give you a hint of, go look at the first CCTV footage from this video. But what could it be? This isn't
As with several
top
of
5
the other
stupid.
videos on this list, many viewers believe that the disappearing entity was simply caused by an issue with the camera.
Yes.
In fact, some even mentioned that their
Yes.
own security cameras had caught similar things.
I've noticed a lot lately that not just Callan, but I think a couple of other channels, they're sort of like starting to say, could it be a ghost or could it be a compression in the video? The CCTV, as CCTVs are shite. People forget how bad CCTV is. I mean, They might say on the box 1080 or 720. It's very rarely anywhere higher than like 320. Sorry, it's very rarely at a high resolution, and at the best, 15 frames per second on a CCTV. They are notoriously bad. It's not that they're bad. Well, they are bad, but it's because they have to be bad, because obviously CCTV is recording 24/7 half the time, and they have to recycle over digital. Obviously, it's digital these days. It used to be VHS back in the day, but it has to recycle over footage. Obviously, it's filming 24 hours. If it's filming 24 hours of digital footage, that's going to take up a hell of a lot of space. So that's why it has to have the lowest resolution possible with the lowest frame rate possible. But at the same time, it needs to see things. This is why you always see camera glitches like that in CCTV, transparent people walking in the background, because it's just not made good enough to pick up something other than like a 15-foot radius. I just explained that when I said I wasn't going to explain it, but anyway.
If you're into the supernatural, nothing ever good seems to happen.
Oh, we have a
in the
photo.
basement. This photo, uploaded to Reddit by Representative AD6621, might just further prove this theory.
Let's have a look.
Take a look at the image. It will likely make you want to double check your own basement for anything unusual. In the photo, we can see an old door obscured by some sort of strange white mist in the foreground. They mentioned that they felt uneasy in the building, but couldn't explain why. They also noted that they didn't smoke and that there was no fires in or around the house at the time.
Right, where I think it
One
could
viewer
be...
in particular thought that the mysterious mist might have been ectoplasm, a substance that's said to be formed by physical mediums when in a trance-like state. However, several other viewers weren't buying this theory. Instead, they thought the anomaly was more likely to be a spider's web. Others also felt that despite the uploader's description, the strange shape so closely resembled smoke that it was likely to be so.
That's the key right there. You're going on the descriptors, whether he's telling the truth or not. That's you always got to factor in with these things. I mean, I'm not saying everyone's a liar. But you have got to factor into these kind of things. When someone sends something into someone, are they being truthful about the description, or are they just lying through their teeth? That's what you got to remember. I mean, it does look like smoke to me. It does look like smoke. But it also could be as well their breath. It could be their breath. A few people always say, "Oh, well, I couldn't see my breath." But no, don't forget, you're in a basement. Basements are usually damp because they're below ground level, and whether you can see it or not, you might have some black spores there, rising damp, and that causes a cold environment, a damp environment, and your breath will be how can I say it, visible, but might not be visible to you. But when you take with a flash, obviously that photo was taken with a flash, because this flash, whatever's in front of that camera is reflecting the flash from the camera. So there's something physically there. If you breathe in front of a camera when the flash goes off, you will see your breath highlighted in front of the photo. That's what it could be. It also could be, like they said, a spider's web. I think it's a spider's web. It does actually look like cigarette smoke. And even though the descriptor said no, we don't smoke, I'm not saying they're lying, but you are going on whether they are trustworthy or not. Just saying. This is the final one.
Underneath the door when you know you're home alone is surely the stuff of nightmares. Yes. Unfortunately for Reddit user SimilarCat297, they got to experience this firsthand. Luckily for us, they managed to record the incident for others to see. Take a look. In the brief clip, we see the hallway light from underneath the door. Suddenly a shadow begins moving back and forth. In the comments section, the uploader explains the incident in more detail. The uploader then went upstairs to inspect, but couldn't find their sister anywhere. Spooked, they decided to head into their own room and close the door. That was when the shadow began moving back and forth in front of the door. The uploader then notes that a few seconds later, their bed began to shake. Scared, they called a friend who immediately came over.
Hang on, so we have footage of the video which started immediately after whatever is going there, so you don't see the beginning. And we're going on whether they're trustworthy or not, to say, no, we couldn't find our sister. The bed shakes immediately after seeing this shadow go past, but we don't see that. There's no footage of that, somehow. Again, you're taking their word that as soon as they stopped recording, the bed started shaking.
The house didn't return until the uploader's family came home sometime later.
I don't know what to say about that. I really don't know what to say. It's footage of something walking back and forth behind the door with the light on, casting a shadow. And we have to take their word that there is no one out there. And we also have to take their word that the bed started shaking immediately after they stopped filming it. I don't know. I don't bloody know. But anyway, that was Slapped Hams. Does this ghost footage show real paranormal entities? I don't know. You let me know. Do you think I'm full of shit? Do you think I'm too sarcastic sometimes? Callan, if you see this, I hope you liked my little answer in the comment section. If you do see this, I hope you enjoyed. I always enjoy these ones, and like I said, I am planning on a video a day for this week only, right up until Friday or Saturday. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed. I might even do a couple of live streams as well if you've made it this far into the video. I'm going to do a couple of live streams because I got some days coming off from work and I can't bloody wait. But anyway, leave a like if you like this video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. Yeah, leave a comment down below. What videos do you want to see in the next couple of days? Anything, gaming, horror, something else. I don't know. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.